I have played football from the time I was 7 years old, and I structured my adult life from the lessons I learned through being part of a team. My presentation will be separated into four quarters, just like the four quarters in a football game. To start off with the first quarter, I have always viewed leadership as someone who was responsible for getting things done, and someone you look up to and had great respect for. As I've gotten older, I have grown to know some good leaders and some not so good leaders. When I registered for business 611 and 612, and I did not know what to expect. However, after taking this class, I was able to define my leadership style after reading the class book Leadership Theory and Practice, the ninth edition by Peter Norhaus, 2021, and the many discussions that we had week to week. In this presentation, I will discuss my leadership styles and how I was able to define which leadership styles pertain to my leadership. Second quarter, I want to start off by giving a brief history of my leadership roles. I have been in leadership positions as long as I can remember. From the time I was a big brother and a role model for my younger brother to playing semi-pro football and being a captain on the football team. I have always found myself leading people. Until I took business 611 and 612, I never really analyzed how or why I was always in leadership roles. But after taking this course and taking some of the questionnaires, I was able to identify the key components that make me the leader I am today. One of the methods used to identify my leadership styles was the use of several leadership questionnaires used throughout the course. From those questionnaires, I was able to pick which ones describe my leadership styles the most, and the ones that resonated the most with me were the path goal approach, the behavioral approach, and the trait approach. The following is a concept map of my leadership styles and how they connect to each other. This course also helped me develop my mission and vision statements. My mission statement is to continue to learn and develop as an occupational therapist through formal and informal education, and to always present my authentic self when interacting with patients and colleagues. My vision is to provide an environment for my colleagues to grow as therapists by following my lead and seeking out new challenges and opportunities for self empowerment and advocacy to ensure a positive experience. Now, on to the third quarter. I would describe the different approaches that I feel I possess those traits. First is the path goal approach. This approach provides assumptions about different leadership styles and how they work with the characteristics of both followers and the work setting to affect the motivation of followers. Furthermore, it suggests that leaders choose a leadership style such as directive, supportive, participative, and achievement oriented that best fits the followers and the work they are doing. In the following clip is a scene from the movie Remember the Titans, in which Coach Boone, played by Denzel Washington, is talking to his football team. He is using an achievement oriented leadership style to get his players to come together to achieve a common goal.
Died right here on this field, fighting the same fight that we're still fighting amongst ourselves today. This green field right here, painted red, bubbling with the blood of young boys, smoke and hot lead pouring right through their bodies. Listen to their souls, man. I killed my brother with malice in my heart. Hatred destroyed my family. You listen. Take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hollow ground, we too will be destroyed. Just like they were. I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll learn to play this game like men.
Next is a trait approach. This approach focuses on exclusive to the leader and not the followers or the situation. It is more concerned with the traits the leader possesses. The trait approach is consistent with society's belief that leaders are special and have certain traits that make them effective leaders. In this next clip from the movie Remember the Titans, Coach Boone is giving a motivational speech to get his players to rise to the occasion to beat the team that they are playing. Coach Boone displays an extroversion personality in which he is assertive with high positive energy, and his players respond well to that leadership style.
Or lose. We're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high. Do your best. That's all anybody can ask for.
No, it ain't, Coach. In all due respect, you demanded more of us. You demanded perfection. Now, I ain't saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not. And I ain't gonna never be. None of us are. But we have won every single game we have played till now. So this team is perfect. We stepped out on that field that way tonight. And if it's all the same to you, Coach Boone, that's how we want to leave it.
Yeah. I hope you boys have learned as much from me this year as I've learned from you. You've taught this city how to trust the soul of a man rather than the look of him. And I guess it's about time I joined the club. Herman, I sure could use your help. Ed Henry's kicking my ass.
Next is the behavior approach. This approach works by describing the major components of a leader's behavior. The leader's actions work on a task and relationship level. Leaders have to be able to adjust their approach for the best outcome. Some situations require a task approach, whereas other situations require more of a relationship approach. As a leader, in some instances, you may have to provide more direction depending on the follower's needs. Now, on to the fourth quarter. To conclude, being an effective leader requires constant reevaluation of one's effectiveness. Going forward, I plan on revisiting my self analysis yearly through the questionnaires I completed throughout the Business 611 and 612 course. These questionnaires were very helpful in identifying my leadership styles and will help show how I have grown as a leader over the years. Lastly, I want to share a clip of me playing football in which I score a touchdown. This fits into leadership as it is an example of how, when everyone does the job they were given, they are able to accomplish a goal.